Hello everyone, in this video we're going to talk about deferred or unearned revenue. A deferred or unearned revenue is a liability that occurs when a company receives cash but has not yet earned revenue by satisfying its performance obligation. So the company received cash in advance and promised to provide the service or deliver the products in the future. Okay, that amount of cash that the company received actually uh, becomes a liability because now the company has the obligation to provide the service or deliver the product to the customers. As the performance obligation is satisfied, revenue is recognized. The real revenue is recognized, and the unearned revenue or the liability is reduced. Okay, excuse me. So assume that Porter Properties, a calendar year company, rented office space to the Tiger Travel Agency on November 1st for $5,000 per month. So this is similar example to my other video. Porter requires Tiger Travel to make a rental payment every 3 months. And in the previous example, it was paid at the end of 3 months. But if the customer pays its entire 3-month rental in advance, okay, Porter has agreed to reduce the monthly rental to $4,500 instead of $5,000 a month paid at the end of 3 months. It becomes $4,500 per month if it's paid at the beginning of 3 months. Tiger Travel agrees and pays Porter $13,500 for 3 months rental in advance. Okay, so we get cash for 3 months times 4,500, the discount. And then as a result of receiving this cash, we're going to recognize unearned rent revenue, which is a liability. Why? Because Tiger, our customer, hasn't moved in yet, hasn't used the space yet. Okay, so we get cash 13,500, and then unearned service revenue, unearned rent revenue for 13,500. That's the liability here. And then the customer move in, they use our space. By the end of December 31st, they have used it for 2 months. So that 2-month portions has become our revenue because we have already provided the space and we have met our obligation. Okay, so this liability should be reduced and revenue should be recognized. So we will recognize rent revenue for 2 months. 2 months times 4,500 is $9,000. And we have to reduce unearned rent revenue. The obligation has been reduced by 2 months. Okay, so we recognize this is the adjusting entry here, December 31st. So we recognize service revenue for 2 months in year 1. Okay, and our unearned rent revenue, the liability has gone down by $9,000. So now the balance is only 4,500, which is for 1 more month in January that we have not earned yet. Okay, but by the end of January 31st, all the obligation have been completed. We have to recognize rent revenue, okay, for 1 month. So that means only 1 month for January. And the liability is now all gone, completed. Unearned rent revenue must be 0. Okay, so after that, we recognize rent revenue. This should be rent revenue. I will fix the file. Rent revenue for year 2 must be recognized for $4,500, and our unearned revenue must be reduced by 4,500, so now it's 0. Okay, that means we have met our obligation to provide space for Tiger Travel, our customer, for 3 months. Okay, that's how we prepare the journal entry for the unearned revenue. Okay, unearned revenue is reduced, rent revenue is recognized, unearned revenue is reduced, rent revenue is recognized. Okay, so we split the $13,500 that we receive here into $9,000 in year 1 and $4,500 in year 2. Thank you for watching.